Good afternoon or good evening, everyone. Early evening. Um, I'll wait and see if anybody comes into the chat. I'm gonna also just welcome everyone to the chat. I'll be right back. Just a little warm. Hello, this our dreams. I'm not sure if you want to be entered into the t-shirt giveaway or not. Hello, Mike Wheeler. I'll be doing a t-shirt giveaway and also a second chance giveaway. I went ahead and did my 500 subscriber giveaway. I gave the gift away, but I decided I came across some extra Funko Pops for the Haunted Mansion. So I have Madame Leota, and also I had picked two of these up. It's also the Haunted Mansion groundskeeper. So I'm going to go ahead and everybody who was in the 500 subscriber giveaway will also be part of this, the second chance giveaway. So you'll be able to win one of those. I have all the names. I'm actually going to pull all the names. As you can see, they're all in here. It's hard to see, but I'm just going to go ahead and yes, you are in the giveaway. So everyone who was on this list, their names are on one of the piece of papers. So if you were on this list in my 500 subscriber giveaway, you're on that one. You're also on my t-shirt giveaway, Mike. So, but I'll wait and see if any other people come in. I'm also, but like I have all the different names of everyone who was in that 500 subscriber giveaway. I figure since I tried something and I should have checked it out before I actually did it. But there's no I wanted to do good, and I know like everyone was okay with that, or but I just want that this way you'll have a second chance. I want to be an honest person, and I don't want problems. But I also wanted to also honor, since I gave it away, they love the gifts. So this way you'll have a chance if you want to be in the, you'll also get a chance to win the Haunted Mansion. If you already have them, yes, thank you, This Our Dreams, as I do understand that. But I just figure this way, you all can be in there. And that way, but if any of you want to be in my Slippery Rock t-shirt giveaway, I'll be drawing a few names. I have about 6 names, but I can add a few more if they want. But you have your choice. If you're one of 2 winners, the first winner gets to pick which shirt they want first. But you can get it in either the light gray or the dark gray t-shirt. And depending on the size, you may be able to get, if somebody wanted the dark gray t-shirt and they're a large, I still have an extra large and double X. So you'll be able to choose that if you're a different size than the first winner. I do know a couple people had asked which one that they did. Johnson, Revedad, you're actually in the t-shirt giveaway. I have your name down for the t-shirt giveaway because you did watch the video, you liked it, and you left a comment. But these are the names for the t-shirt giveaway. If anybody that's in the stream now, if they like to enter, I will go ahead and allow that because the shirts were given to me as as a gift. So, and they no longer carry that particular design. Hello, Penguin Master. After a while, they recycle some of the gift T-shirts at that university, and I was able to get a few through a friend. So we'll just wait for a few more people. Also, during the hour here, we'll talk about probably some of my favorite rides. I'll give you my. It's kind of hard to say my top 2 rides because there's a lot of rides I like. So I'll try and give at least top 3 rides in each of the parks that I enjoy, and we'll talk about that. And you can throw in your choices or what you like to ride whenever you go, or a must-do ride if you do go. So I do thank everyone for joining. Noah, This Our Dreams, Paper, Scissors, and Vacations, Keystone 786. I also like to thank Dean on the live place. I did sign up to be on the live place. I'm going to try and stream every Tuesday at 6:30. I want to end before More Sunshine Jim goes on. Jim for More Sunshine, please. Thank you, Pam's fan. I am a Peanuts fan. I do have another one. It's kind of brown. It says that's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, as soon as I find it amongst all the T-shirts I own. But Charlie Brown has always been one of my favorites. I would probably say it's my top favorite holiday time movie. If Charlie Brown's on, it doesn't matter what I'm watching or whatever. I go and watch that. I know, Hocus Pocus is a close second, or a close third, or whatever. So, but any of the Charlie Brown movies, I really, Charlie Brown Christmas, I own it on DVD. I own all the holiday Charlie Browns. As a child, I wrote the Charles Schultz, and I actually got a book that was signed by him sent to me when he did one of the, I think it was a stormy night with Snoopy, and he was trying to write his own book. Yes, Paper, Scissors, and Vacations. I do have them on VHS and DVDs. But the Peanuts is one of my favorite, all-time favorites. So, since we have a lot of different people in here already, sorry, I just needed to take some notes. I'm not sure. This Our Dreams. I did see on my Instagram that you want to be in the T-shirt giveaway. If not, that's fine also. I just wanted to make sure that everybody that's in here that wants to be on the T-shirt giveaway to be able to enter. I'll go ahead and do that since I have a few T-shirts, and just want to make sure everyone was included that wanted to be in it. Okay, that's no problem there. Just checking. I know I have a ton of T-shirts, so, and it's always nice. They are Slippery Rock University. I did attend that as a as an undergrad. Yes, Mike Wheeler, you are signed up for both giveaways. So, the first giveaway is the is a second chance giveaway of the Funko Pops of the Haunted Mansion ones, the Groundskeeper, and Madame Leota. So, yes, thank you, Paper, Scissors, and Vacations. One of the things I see things, and then after a while I'm like, I actually have a set of these because somebody else had grabbed them for me, and rather than trek back to the mall or wherever, I figured it'll be a nice giveaway. It's Halloween, and it's a second chance for everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and I do have all the names in the bowl. The only thing I ask is if you are the winner, please contact me either by Instagram private message or Twitter private message. I'll need your address, and that way I can get them out to you. And also, please try to do, if you can do it later this evening, that'll be great, because that'll give me a chance tomorrow afternoon to get a box and get it to the post office, and I can send them out as soon as tomorrow. But if it's somebody that's not here on stream, I just ask that you contact me before 3 p.m. tomorrow. Otherwise, I will have to go to another person and give that away. Sorry. But you can contact me either on Twitter, private message me, or contact me on Instagram, private message. So these are all the names. I know it's, I already have them kind of folded, but everybody that's in there, like this is just so you guys can see the different names. It's mainly everybody on the 500 subscriber giveaway list, and this was all the names that I use. I used the program before, and I'm going to try to figure out something else after talking to a few people what type of generators they use. So we'll go ahead and choose a name. I'm not really looking at any particular names, but we'll go ahead and get it. So our winner for the Funko Pops is Paper, Scissors, Vacations, Oh My. So you can contact me on Instagram or Twitter. Let me know if you know your address or your P.O. box or wherever you would like them sent to, so I can get those out to you. So congratulations, you will get the, hopefully you don't already have them, because I know they've been out for a while, or if you were in Disney World when they were the 50th anniversary, but the Madame Leota and the Groundskeeper Funko Pop. So congratulations on them. So just contact me on Instagram or Twitter. So and we'll get that out to you as soon as possible. Hopefully I find a box. That's the one thing there. I'm gonna dump these out, and I want to put in the other names for everyone that has come in for the other drawing. And I'll make sure I have everybody for that. But Paper, Scissors, Vacation, you were in the drawing for the t-shirt also. Pam's Fan, you're in for the drawing for the t-shirts. And then these are the other names. So I will pick 2 winners depending on their sizes. And if I still have, I may be able to give some other ones. So, yes, Johnson, you were in the Funko Pops also. So, but, so these are all the names I have that are entered for the t-shirt giveaways. I gotta make sure I Preston on here, because I know oops, I gotta put him on there. I don't have Preston, and then I'm gonna cut up the names and put them in the bowl, or I'll actually use my hat. I do thank everyone for joining. Please hit the like button. Share out the stream. I'll be on until at least 20 after, most likely, or 25 after. or even 7:30, depending on how the how the other conversation goes about resort or the rides. So good luck to everyone. You know, depending on the sizes, I may be able to give more, because I do have 3 of each sizes of large, well, 2 large, 2 extra large, and 2 double X's, depending on the sizes that people would need. Oops. I forgot about this one. She had commented. Okay. Make sure I had all my names. I do have them all mixed up. The first winner can let me know what size and what color shirt that they want. I'll show them again to you. And then I'll get these out. You do the same thing. Private message me on Instagram or Twitter with your name, address, or wherever you like to have this sent, and what size you like. And just reminder of the, because if it's one of you guys on here, you can let me know if you want the dark gray or the light gray. But this is the dark gray version. And like I said, I have large, extra large, and double X. If you need a smaller size, you can let me know. But hopefully these sizes are good for you, because I would have to go and get that switch, and it'll take a little bit longer. And then this one is the light gray version. One of the things, I did attend Slippery Rock University, and it's a funny name, and some people don't even believe that there is a university or a town called Slippery Rock, but there is, and it's a very well accredited school in the Pennsylvania State College system here in Pennsylvania. So we'll go ahead and draw the names. I don't know how well, maybe I'll use my hat so you can see it better, because the cat bowl just seemed like it's a little too big. But you can see, it's hard to, maybe I'll tilt it down a little bit here, just so you can see. That one, no. Okay, make sure I have the ones I need. But my first person is Keystone 76. Yes, Mike. Yeah, that's out in Lancaster, Pennsylvania area, on the other side of the state from where I went. But Keystone 76, you are the first winner. So congratulations. Please Instagram me or Twitter me what size that you like to have and what color t-shirt that you like to have. Oh, you want a t-shirt, and you can let me know if you want the light gray or the dark gray and what size that you need, because I have large, extra large, or double X, in case you wanted to give it to somebody else and you're one of, no. Pam Spam, yeah, that's more on the other side of the state for me, about 3.5, 4 hour drive, but it's really nice. So if you let me know now, I can at least put away the shirt in case the next person that wins, unless you're not sure yet. Okay, and you want yeah, just Instagram me your address, and you want a large of the light gray. Okay, so I will get that out to you whenever I get your address, and it'll come. And then I do have, next up, well, it's your lucky day, paper, scissors, vacations, oh my. Because you won one of the t-shirts. The large light gray is taken, but I have an extra large and double X, or you can have one of the other ones. Okay. I will do that. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see if somebody else is lucky. Well, Mike Wheeler, you are the winner of the next t-shirt. And I believe that you indicated you wanted the dark gray, but I couldn't remember what size you wanted. I think you said large, but Mike Wheeler is the winner. So congratulations, Mike. That's great. I believe you said the dark gray. It may be a large. I'm not sure. But if you're still on here, please let me know. Let me know on Instagram or Twitter. Or if you can't do that, I do have a Facebook account. You can direct message me that way. I just will need to know if you don't have either one of those, because I wasn't sure, or if somebody else can do that for you. Yes, you want the large dark gray. Now I can also, if since I have either a large extra or 2 extra large and a 2X, I'll go ahead and pick 2 more names, unless those aren't sizes that anybody else wants. But I can do at least 1 more name if somebody, that way it gives somebody else another chance. So hopefully, Pam, you might be lucky. But Pam Spam, you are the lucky winner if you want one of the t-shirts. I only have extra large and double X, or if you can wait, I can get it exchanged, but it'll take a couple days for me to get that for you. So congratulations, Pam. You can Instagram me your address. If you're still here, you can let me know if you want the dark gray or light gray. So I do have extra large or double X, but if you for someone else, if you want the large, I can get you one of the largest. I'll just exchange with the company. Okay, the double X dark large. Okay, that concludes all the drawing. So I have Mike Wheeler and Pam Spam and Keystone 76, the t-shirt winners, and paper, scissors, and vacation, my second chance winners on that. So congratulations to everyone. Like I said, if you have Instagram, direct private message me, or Twitter, private message me. I do have a Facebook account. You can private message me or direct message me your address there. If you're not comfortable doing that, I'll have to figure out something else. But Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Mike, if one of those doesn't work, if Pam, you want to give Pam your address and she can direct message me, or someone else can direct message me your address and I can get that to you. But I do, congratulations to everyone. Okay, Lena, thank you. I wasn't sure your first name, so, yeah. So I do thank everyone for entering. Um, some of the things that I'm going to talk about. Oh, you're welcome, Keystone 76. Thank you for entering and thank you for joining today on the stream. I'm going to talk about some of my top favorite rides in the parks, or at least my go-tos. Some of the parks, it's a little bit harder what I want to choose at times. But I'll start with the Animal Kingdom. You're welcome, Pam's fan. Thank you for joining and entering. I know it's always fun to give away stuff at times, and hopefully when I get to 1,000, there'll be a nice big giveaway, or maybe I'll do something creative and do something like that for the 1,000 person giveaway. So that'll be my big goal here. But my go-to, you're welcome, Mike Wheeler. I do thank you all for joining and also entering the contest. So, and hopefully you enjoy wearing the shirts around. And depending on where you live, sometimes people might even just ask you, hey, where'd you get that from? Because there are Slippery Rock people all over the country. And not even that, just the name itself is kind of a funny name. But I'll start with the Animal Kingdom. My top 3 go-to rides at the Animal Kingdom is Expedition Everest, the Safari, and if I can get a Flight of Passage Fast Pass, I've only ridden it twice, and all the times that I've gone down, because when it first opened, I wasn't able to go there, but even before the Pandora section, it was always the Safari. I would go right there at park opening, or have a fast pass for later, but I always try not to miss the Safari. Sorry about that. And Expedition Everest has become a pretty big favorite of mine. I do like roller coasters, and it's a fun coaster. And the first time I ever rode it, it was interesting because some of the parts when you go up and then you do you go backwards for a little bit, and it's fun, and it's one of the other ones. If I can get a fast pass for it, I do that. If they have the single rider line open, we'll usually do that unless the walk-through line, standby line is short. I've ridden Dinosaur. It's not really like a first choice, but it just depends on how long of a day that I'm there. I do love the Lion King show. I try to see that all the time. And I do love the Flight of Passage. I've never done the standby line. And my last couple trips, I didn't even get a chance to spend time even to go do a lot of the in fact, the last 3 trips, one day I did do, hello Zippity Doodad, thank you for joining. I'm just talking about my favorite rides at each park. Sorry about that. I might run and get some water. Thank you for joining, Zip, Patrick. But I usually do the Lion King show. One trip I did the Lion King show at Expedition Everest. Another trip when I was down at the end of August for I had a fast pass for the Safari ride. Hello Noah, thank you for joining. And I basically walked in, did the Safari ride, and went and grabbed my magnet. I probably should have grabbed that, my Simba magnet that they were giving away. And then I was going to meet the great Mike Wheeler, so I didn't want to miss that meetup. So I did the safari. I did a video or actual live stream on that. Yes, I will probably grab some water real quick. It'll be real quick. I'll be right back. I meant to grab some before I started. Thank you. I'm back. Sorry about that. It's not even any of you guys are talking. I just been fighting this allergy, cold type of thing, and it's just been kind of long gone. And then when I start talking and stuff, it just gets at. Oh yes, the video is very heartwarming, and yes, all that emotions, and actually to be there and watch all that emotional. It was a very emotional meetup. Whenever meeting Mike, I enjoy talking to him, especially being a former cast member. And there's times that I'll be talking about something, and he'll be like, "Oh, you mean Chef Michael or Chef Eric or different things?" Because I actually was a cast member I started off at the Hollywood and Vine. When I worked there, it was not a that's cool. That'll be fun. Yeah, I was able to get in line for the Simba magnet and everything. So that'll be interesting. Hopefully I won't miss that there. I almost forgot to get it, and I was almost out of the park, and I'm like, oh wait, I gotta go get my magnet, because that was one of the other reasons why I wanted to get over to the animal kingdom, because I'm not that lucky enough to be down there that often to grab the magnets. So I made sure I got the Minnie Mouse magnet for Food and Wine and the Simba magnet, and I just became an annual pass member in June. So and hopefully I might be able to get down to get the Remy magnet. The Remy magnet, the Ratatouille one. I'm sorry, or the mouse one. Ratatouille, or Remy. I wasn't sure, so. There's something crazy about Marie Mufasa is also Darth Vader. Oh yes, paper, scissors, and Lena. Yeah, I seen everybody showing their Remy magnets on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. So hopefully I might be able to score one of them. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna probably end about 7:30 anyway, because Jim Amore Sunshine Please comes on at 7:30. I figure everyone will wanna go at least support Jim, and then Mouse Talk comes on, and then of course A Disney Life for Me comes on. And I do thank you, Zippity, Patrick. You guys are all awesome too, and everyone that's on the stream are awesome. Whether I get to meet you in person or even just on stream, but it's always fun if we ever get to meet up again. Thank you, Patrick. Also, so my top three was Safari, Expedition Everest, and then of course Flight of Passage. I will ride Dinosaur. That's nice. My top show is the Lion King show. A lot of times it seems like when I'm there, we just can't get the timing right for Nemo. But I have seen it. I think it's done well. But the Lion King, for me, the music and just the show itself, I've seen it on Broadway. I've been to Zimbabwe, Africa. So, and even though that's Swahili and more of the Kenya area, stuff. That music and stuff just really is incredible. We'll move on to Epcot. Okay, Mike, that's fine. I'll look out for it. Thank you for joining. Make sure you all hit the like button. And if you are new on the stream or haven't subscribed yet, I do appreciate it if you would subscribe. Or, I'm not begging you. That's up to you. I do have many videos out there. Some are Disney. Some are the Pennsylvania area of amusement parks. With it becoming winter here, I'll probably be showing some museums. We do a Christmas market and stuff at downtown Pittsburgh, so I'll be showing some of that. I also was just at a pumpkin farm. So thank you for joining, Mike, and thank you for everyone else joining. But we'll move on to Epcot because usually it's usually a tie when we're looking at fast passes. It's either Test Track's available, that's probably our first choice, or Soaring. So one or the other, it just depends on which one's available when we're going to look at our fast passes or what the family does. So those two are the main rides, and that seems like that's everybody's. Then our fill-ins, I really like Living with the Land. It's nice. I've been on the behind the scenes tour. I recommend it if you get down there at Epcot and stuff, especially if you really like the Living with the Land ride. You get to walk behind the scenes and you learn about what goes on in there. I just feel it's a relaxing boat ride. I know it's gone through different changes now. They have a pre-recorded message and they've changed a lot of the and that's just like any of the other ones, just spiels and stuff like that. So Living with the Land is one of my favorites. If I'm with my family and we can get the Frozen Happily Ever After, that's one of the choices. So because we can usually single rider line, Test Track, depending on the crowds, or depending on the crowds if the lines are low. Mission Space really isn't something. I'll ride it if I'm with somebody who wants to ride it, but it's not something that I really care to ride too much with. So I was actually going to ride it when I was down with my sister's family with my brother-in-law and niece, but they decided we had to change up our fast passes and stuff, and they decided they didn't want to ride it, so we ended up doing Living with the Land and the Frozen Happily Ever After, because that was something my sister wanted to ride. And then we also did Soarin' and Spaceship Earth, but we actually walked on Spaceship Earth towards the end of the evening, so we didn't have to worry about a fast pass. But that's another one that we enjoy riding. And we also had Finding Nemo ride. We like going into the aquarium, so we will ride. Good place to go and get air conditioning, especially in the summer, and look around at the various aquariums and fish and stuff. So we really enjoy the aquarium and the Nemo stuff. And then we also, of course, I always like the Imagination. The changes. That's one of the rides that I fell in love with because I got to see the original when they had Dreamfinder and Figment hosting the ride, and and I went home with my Figment merchandise as a teen, and I was hooked on that. And then they kind of changed it up crazily with the Honey, I Shrunk the Audience type of thing, and the Bill Nye the Science Guy, but then they kind of brought them back. Excuse me. But so it's nice that they brought back Figment. They did bring back the song and everything. It's still not the same, but it gives still a little bit of the feel, but nothing was like that original. So if you never really seen the original ride, I suggest looking up on YouTube. I'm sure there's some videos out there with the original, and it was incredible. I kind of like this third remake, but it really would be nice if they could really get it right. And I'm not saying it's not too bad with the little spark and with Figment added back into there. And whenever it was first opened, where they had the DVC lounge now used to be the playground area where they had the rainbow tunnel and they had all kinds of games and stuff, kind of like what they have at the end of the ride now, but it's not as creative as it was back then. And now they have some character meets there. I believe Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope's back there, and I'm not sure if they're going to add some other ones, but it's also nice. And I haven't really gone to the movies. Okay, Keystone, I will look for that after I'm done with the stream, and I will get everything prepared, and I should be able to get that all out tomorrow. If everyone gets to me tonight, I'll be able to get envelopes and boxes ready and mail them out tomorrow sometime in the afternoon. So moving on, Hollywood Studios is one of my, okay, thank you, Pam, for that. I will be looking for all that. Before Galaxy's Edge had opened up, and Slinky Dog Dash is one of my favorites. Tower of Terror, I usually like to try to get Tower of Terror, Slinky Dog Dash, and then give or take the rest. Now they don't have, I don't know if they have fast passes yet or not for Smuggler's Run. I thought I seen a couple people have them, but I'm not for sure if they have that. But Smuggler's Run, for me, if I get a chance to go back, that'll be something until go and see what the Rise of the Resistance is like. And that's supposed to be their premier e-ticket ride, so we'll see. But before the Land of Batuu, Slinky Dog Dash, Toy Story Mania, and Tower of Terror. Rock and Roller Coaster comes in on as an honorable mention. I'll ride it. I always love riding it. I would ride it a couple times during the day when it first opened and everything. Sometimes I can handle the upside down, and sometimes one time is enough and I move on, but it just depends on the line. Sometimes I'll get a fast pass if I'm lucky, or I'll do single rider line. It just depends on who I'm with and what the time is. But I would prefer to do Tower of Terror. That's always been my favorite. Even when it first opened, I was there vacationing the first summer that it opened. And back in that day, it only had, I think, one drop. I think it shot you up and dropped you back down. And the ride was over. So I really like how they incorporated the many different drops and bringing you up and down and everything. So it's a really good ride. And Slinky Dog Dash, that is a favorite. It's smooth. It's a great family coaster. But Toy Story Mania, I would ride that like crazy. I would get one of the paper fast passes if I was there first thing in the morning, get in the standby line, and try to ride it as much as I could. And my arms would be killing me by the time it was over. Because you just wanted to try and get the highest score. I also had the game on the Wii, so I would practice on that. I would look up where you could find the bonus stuff, or people would talk about it, just like on Buzz Lightyear. They tell you, make sure you hit the robot on a certain spot or hit the volcano, and you can max out. I haven't maxed out on either one of the rides, but I've gotten pretty high scores on that. And last but not least, the Magic Kingdom. I would say when I first started going to Disney World, when I would rope drop, Space Mountain was my favorite. We would go that way through Tomorrowland Terrace, take the little shortcut, and head to Space Mountain. That was usually our first ride of the day, and then we would just move on to everything. When Splash Mountain opened, it depended because we would do extra magic mornings, do Space Mountain, and then when it was rope drop time, we would go over to the rope drop and walk with the cast members to Splash Mountain. So Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, and Big Thunder Mountain probably were the top three. Now that they've added in the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, those are probably my top four doing. Of course, if I can get a fast pass for the seven. Okay, thank you. This our dreams. I'm going to be ending the stream here pretty shortly. But thank you for letting me know. But yes, the Carousel of Progress is fun. I know this past summer it was hot out and we wanted to ride the TTA, but for some reason it had like a crazy long line and it was hot, and we decided to go ahead into Carousel of Progress. The Haunted Mansion is one of my favorites. I will say that I've been known being, I have been an annual pass holder off and on throughout the years, but I remember one time staying and I got there late, kind of early, late the evening, and I decided I'm going to go ride the train, get off, walk up to the Haunted Mansion. I rode the Haunted Mansion, walked back to the Frontierland station, and got back on the train, got off at Main Street, and went out for the evening because the park was getting ready to close. But the Haunted Mansion, that's one of my favorites. Most of the rides at the Magic Kingdom, they're all pretty favorites. It's very hard for me to kind of rank them because the Haunted Mansion, it's nothing like I've ever seen before. I would love the, I've always said, boy, it would be cool to be a cast member there, or love to get a backstage tour with the, granted, I know people have said with the lights on, it's totally different looking, but it would be really cool to be able to walk through there at night or something, just to get a closer look at everything. But I like, excuse me, the Jungle Cruise is a fun ride. It can be corny. Sometimes you don't get as good as Skipper and everything. Okay. Yeah, I haven't had time to do the Keys to the Kingdom tour. And lately, a lot of my trips are booked pretty much last minute. Yes, I think that was at Universal Studios where they had the Alfred Hitchcock showing of the 3D movie of the birds. And they talked to you about how that all worked at Keystone 76. So if you've probably been at Hollywood Studio or Universal Studios Hollywood, or even at Universal Studios Florida, they had the Alfred Hitchcock showing. But oh, okay, that'll be neat. Yeah, a lot of times lately my last few trips haven't been like planned out, except my end of June trip, and we actually stayed off site. Hello, Michael Riley. I actually already did the drawing, and my winners were Pam's Fam, Mike Wheeler, and Keystone 76 for the t-shirts. So yes, they they were announced. You can rewind the stream. But Mike Wheeler, Keystone 76, well, Keystone 76 was the first winner, Mike Wheeler the second winner, and Pam Spam was the third winner. So, but thank you for joining. Make sure you hit the like button. By my end of the June trip, we actually had stayed there. I think I do kind of remember something like that. Because when they had those backstage tours and everything, they used to have an area that was like a preview to the movies. Because I know they did. I remember them doing like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or whatever series that was back there. I think they had something with the Guardian of the Galaxies. And I believe there was something with the Jack Sparrow show. And now I think they do. I don't know if they still do or not in Adventureland by the Pirates of the Caribbean. If he does anything anymore, like a tutorial or something, I'm not really sure. But I remember at Hollywood Studios when they used to have, they had the actual tram tour, and then you had the actual walking tour where you went through the buildings where the Toy Story Mania ride is, and they used to film Let's Make a Deal there, and then they had like another movie set with Bette Midler called The Lottery, and then they also had the battleship scene that was at the very beginning, and then as things evolved, they made it all into one where you went into the battleship scene, and then you kind of went through some of the small sets, got on the trams, and went through the neighborhood and New York Street or the streets of America. And then you got off again and went into like another little warehouse where they kept movie props on that. So how it all evolved, and then when they did the lights, motor car action, a lot of that all went away, except the Streets of America where they held the oh yes, they did. Because it used to be a separate ride where you actually entered where they have the launch bay. You got on the red trams and you went around through the soundstage. You drove through the costuming area, past where the some of the animator buildings, and where they did the Mickey Mouse Club. I remember the trailers with Justin Timberlake and all those famous people there. And then you went back to the Catastrophe Canyon and went through the streets where they had the Golden Girls house, Empty Nest house, and everything. And then they, I remember when I first actually saw the Osborne spectacle of dancing lights, they used to have it through that neighborhood. You would walk through the neighborhood where the Golden Girls house and everything is. So, but then they turned it down and put it on that Streets of America, and that was oh, okay, yeah, I actually was at Hollywood Studios, then the Disney MGM Studios. I actually went the first summer that it actually opened up, and that's when I applied for my college program, and then I extended and stayed on as a full-time member in the staff. I worked at Hollywood and Vine at first. It wasn't the character breakfast, lunch, and dinner that it is today. It used to be a cafeteria or a buffeteria type of place where you went in, ordered an entree, and then you got your drink and you sat down. So you just got like one entree. They served ribs, chicken, salads, pasta, and then you got a dessert and a drink. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be surprised. I'm not too sure what all was that. I know like Ernest Saves Christmas. They had the house there, and that was actually filmed in Orlando, or at least some of the parts were. Um, so I wouldn't be surprised if Newsies. I remember the animators making the movie Stitch, or drawing Lilo and Stitch, because they actually made that and produced that. And Mike may, if you ever talk to him, he might be able to correct me or not. But they actually drew that at the animator studio that they actually had in where the launch bay is. That used to be an open thing where you walk through and watch the animators make you to that. Okay, Pam's fam. Yeah, I'm gonna go get ready to end. Make sure you all go over to Jim of More Sunshine, please, if you're interested. There's also Mouse Talk going to be on at 8 o'clock. And a Disney Life for Me is on at 9 o'clock. And they usually do either, sometimes they compare movies, sometimes they do the brackets. I think they're still working on one of their brackets. Oh, you're welcome, Lena. Thank you for joining. But yes, so you have a lot of different choices, and then I heard Rob Buzz will be on later tonight with a big stream of different people on their panels and stuff. So, but I do thank everyone for joining, and thank you for entering, and I will get out those prizes for everyone who has won. And have a great night, and let the adventures begin. So thank you all for joining. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you are new to the channel. And also hit the notification button. That way you'll know that I go live. Make sure it's solid, because you can hit the notification button, but you have to hit it to where it's solid so you can get the notifications. Oh, you're welcome, Keystone 76. Thank you. And I will see you all in the different streams, and let the adventures begin. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great night. See you later. Bye.